And in a sense, I'm here on behalf of those people asking, in effect, what are you gentlemen at? Why is this important?
And David Thornley, along with Professor Basil Chubb, both of Trinity Political Science Department, made an historic prediction on 7 days when Fianna Fáil, for the second time, called a constitutional referendum to change the voting system from multi-seat proportional representation, the system we still have and all know, to a simpler straight vote system. What Chubb and Thornley did was to take the existing voting pattern by constituency and test how seats would be distributed were the referendum to pass. It was quite a simple exercise, really, but it showed that the leading party in the country would be heavily favoured. And since Fianna Fáil was that and had been the leading party since 1932, it would seem to heavily favour Fianna Fáil.
And it was the enthusiasm not only of David Thornley, but of those associated with him, including his academic colleagues, who were only too willing. I mean, there were statisticians of all kinds associated with, with the figures as well, and the work of Basil Chubb, whom we regarded as a kind of a god figure who guided us through the mists of these difficulties. And it was that kind of cooperative effort that put that on. The impact of that forecast was very great, and it has been said subsequently that it, perhaps more than anything else, brought about the proposal's defeats. I've no doubt that that's correct.
This is true. I checked it with Jack Lynch, then leader of Fianna Fáil.
But I believe myself that the survey done by Basil Chubb and David Thornley would have beaten us anyway, because nobody was going to give a party a huge majority, which they estimated we would have done.
And since Fianna Fáil was then regularly and repeatedly enjoying at least 42% of the vote, it looked as if they might rule indefinitely.
I think if anything killed our aspirations about the change in the system, that certainly did.